Hey, all my worthy viewers, it's me, JD Review Master, and this is Worth the View Movies, and today I'm bringing to you a new Disney animated feature that's out in theaters right now, and here to talk with me about it is Rob from Robbie's Reviews. Take it away, Rob.
Hello, Justin. So I've just came back from the cinema to see Encanto, Disney's 60th feature, and let me tell you, this has some brilliant voice acting. So I love Stephanie Beatriz, and John Leguizamo is a legend, and they both really played really good characters. I love the animation, I love the music, I love the songs, and I love that story. The only issue I have with the story itself is I didn't really see much of a threat, like an antagonistic threat, and I kind of wish they kind of explored more. I kind of like the adventure when it comes to Disney, so I kind of expected them to go on an adventure. But from what I saw and for what this movie is, I'm going to give this a 4-star rating. Probably one of Disney's best in a while. Still on par with Raya, I'd say. But yeah, check out Encanto. It's worth the watch.
Yeah, and to hear what I have to say about it, let's head on over to YouTube, where I'm giving this a WTV and a half. I freaking loved Encanto. I love the music in this. I think the fact that this is, it's heavily female driven, and it's not a princess movie is awesome. And it's fine that there's no real antagonist. The antagonist is the fight from within. It's what's inside of you. So she feels like So the story is that she lives in this world where her family has superpowers. Each one has their own sort of gift, and she wasn't given one. Everyone else has one, and she hasn't been given one. So she's kind of feeling left out, and things start to happen in this world that she lives in. There's starting to cracks in the foundation, and she wants to know why. So she goes on this little small adventure to find out why, and we meet John Leguizamo, who's the voice of Bruno, who's so freaking funny. I really had some laugh out loud moments in this theater. And then she realizes that it's not always what gift you are given, but what gifts you have inside, that it was God-given gifts, what you were born with. And what's crazy is she kind of really flattens out everybody else's powers. I mean, she really rounds it out. All these people have powers, she doesn't, and she really rounds out the rest of the family. I love the visuals in this movie. I thought the animation is spectacular. This is very vibrant, kind of like a Coco movie. And yes, the voice acting is so well done. And I love, love, love all the songs. Every single one is so good. And of course, this is the song's written and produced by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's having one of the biggest years of his life. And I just loved Encanto very, very much. Also, the first ever protagonist in a Disney movie to wear glasses, I guess. So that was an interesting learn. But this was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. It's definitely worth the view. I could see this being up for Best Picture, and I can see it winning Best Animated Feature. And if Flea doesn't swoop in there, but also it's just something refreshing, something new, something we don't really get to see. And I do wish that they explored each door, because each door is where the gifts are.
Yes, I kind of agree with you there. It would have explored more deep into the supporting characters as well.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it's not a perfect movie for me, but it's definitely, almost perfect. I can't see this not being in my top 5. I really enjoyed it. I'm giving it a WTV and a half. Yeah, Stephanie Beatriz is on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and she has such a beautiful voice. What's that?
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah, and she also is in the Heights, which is another Lin-Manuel Miranda vehicle this year. Yeah, so she's a great singer, and I just loved it. I thought it was so much fun.
She does really good things with her voice.
Yes. This is a very, very well done movie. The budget was $50 million. So far, it's made $71 million, which is $50 million doesn't seem like a lot for a Disney flick. And it has a rating of 7.7 on IMDb. Did yours have the little short before?
Yes, with the raccoons. That was lovely.
Yes, so they, since it's Oscar season, in most Disney movies, they put a little short between, before the movie. This one's called Far From the Tree.
This brings us back to a conversation. They need to do more of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just Disney, other film studios as well.
Yeah, like little shorts. I totally agree. I know Disney Plus released Ciao Alberto, which is the Luca short. The Disney Plus does put out a lot of the little shorts, but this one's called Far from the Tree, and it's about a raccoon family. And it was really, really sweet. It seemed like it was hand drawn. I really like that.
Which Disney need to bring back.
Absolutely. I mean, they'll do so much better with stuff if they bring back the hand drawn stuff. And it was just super simple, really, really sweet stuff that we've kind of seen before, but just done. It's kind of reminded me of, I think it was called Piper, which is about that little Piper bird that came out a few years ago. But this time just with raccoons. It's about going out into the world that you just don't know, and then the mom's scared for you, and then bringing you back, and then you become the mom, and then you're scared for your kids, and then it's sort of this cycle, and it reminded me a lot about that. But I loved it very much. Yeah, fantastic. Let's close out our talk of Encanto. Anything else you want to say about it?
Yeah, it is a very fun. I kind of like how they explored the Colombian culture, because it's not really a culture that's really explored, and I think because John Leguizamo is part Colombian, I thought he was a well-suited cast member.
Yeah, and man, he was just so funny. I just loved all the little quirks.
When is he not funny?
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. But as a voice actor still too, because I think he did Ice Age, and he was.
Yes, he said that's why I consider it to be his most iconic role.
Yeah, which is probably true. But I really, enjoyed him in this one, and I really enjoyed Encanto. I love musicals here at Worth the View movies, so it really hit.
I was thinking about you while I was watching. I was thinking, oh, Justin will love this. It's a musical.
Yeah, and it reminded me a lot about Frozen without having it be about princesses, because that movie doesn't really have an antagonist either. It's just about
kind of does, because she gets betrayed in Frozen.
Yeah, but it's not. It's still more about the family and the love there. It's not really. Yeah. Nobody's really trying to be. I mean, you can say that X person's an antagonist, but not too very much. I understand, just like this one too.
I understand that with Inside Out, because Joy kind of becomes the antagonist at the start of the film, and it's about her learning to be kind of like not the bossy one.
Yeah. Yep. In classic Disney, the beginning of this movie, we had a little bit of heartache,
Yes, we did, and that was tragic.
It sure was. But yeah, Triplets came out of it, and this movie came out of it, and I love it. So yeah, thank you, Rob, for joining me for Encanto.
It's a pleasure, Justin. It was a very good movie.
Yes, I will be posting it today, and then next month we will be doing Passing.
Ooh,
the Rebecca Hall movie.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right. So, yeah, you can follow Rob at all the things, Robbie's Reviews 94, the Fleming Film Show, which I co-host and sometimes and I'm a part of. And, yeah, anything else, Rob?
Yes, and make sure you check out robbiesreviews.co.uk for more daily reviews.
What was your last one you did?
The Hunt, the Mads Mikkelsen one.
Woo-wee, which we've done for this show. So go check that out and read all about it. And yeah, thanks for viewing, everybody. Go see Encanto. It's worth the view. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.